What's up, Meezy? What you been up to?
Man, to be honest, cuzzo, you know I'm trying to be the king of this music thing, but I just don't feel like it's going anywhere, though.
Come on with the bullshit, Jay Meezy. You the king of this rap game, man. You was born to win. All I need you to do is focus in and watch out for them haters.
Man, who these niggas think they is, man? Rolling through here like that. Jay the Don, Jay Meezy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kidnap them niggas, man. See if they really about that life.
There's no patience, no. Hold up, wait, there was no hold us for me, there's no patience, I do not have time for the wait. Hold up, wait, there was no hold ups with me, there's no patience, I do not have time for the waiting. Chasing the bag, bread and nugget, got me feeling like my first name was Peyton. I don't communicate with no one else, cause most of these rappers be faking. Nowadays can't even show off your wealth, cause I know these niggas be hating. I probably ain't gonna make it, why not? Cause hip hop is dead, so let's face it. Throwing the Drake with some drugs and the murder, now I bet that I am the greatest. Like what? Y'all's the lamest. Boys on higher level, not for the A-list. If for the money, the fame, I'm rated, cause my entire city know what my name is. Speaking the truth, you know it. Maya Angelou with the poets. If it's murder, then I wrote it. But while it's stupidity mess up my focus, I'm back on my focus, I'm back on my grind. Y'all gon' start darling, now I'm gonna shine. Blood is thicker than a bottle of wine. So y'all not getting yours before I get mine. Know that my team on the rise. 100 mil for the prize. Your dream standing right in front of your face. Make effort to open your eyes. It's Jay Meezy, what you think? Are you other rappers in the scene? Nobody do it like me at 15, so go ahead and crown me the king. Go ahead and crown me the king. Know I be done winning team. Wins a dream, big and supreme. Killing it, whipping it, doing our thing. K.CRIM can tell you the rest. Haters ain't bringing the stress. Wins the best, don't need the flesh. Killing anybody coming up next. Go ahead and crown me the king. Know I be done with a team. Wins a dream, big and supreme. Killing it, whipping it, doing our thing. K.CRIM can tell you the rest. Haters ain't bringing the stress. Wins the best, don't need the flex. Killing anybody coming up next.
Go ahead and crown him the king. Just let me fuck all of the queens. The sickest nigga on the scene. My pockets are fatter than butter the bean. I'm colder than who on your team. I eat you like ice with no cream. I'm fucking the bitch of your life. Nigga, you would try to make her your wife. Picture me rolling, I'm pop. I'm focused on getting this guap. You busy with fucking with cops. 2 shots, jacks in the box. I'm counting this money, I'm spending this money. You hating on me? I buy you with money. I'm down in these shots of American honey. I need all your bitches to bring my money.
Go ahead and crown me the king. Know I be done winning team. Wins a dream, big and supreme. Killing it, whipping it, doing our thing. K.CRIM can tell you the rest. Haters ain't bringing the stress. Wins the best, don't need the flesh. Killing anybody coming up next. Go ahead and crown me the king. Know I be done winning team. Wins a dream, big and supreme. Killing it, whipping it, doing our thing. K.CRIM can tell you the rest. Haters ain't bringing the stress. Wins the best, don't need the flex. Killing anybody coming up next.
Snm Juawuan.
And today we got my nephew in the studio with us, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm about to turn 19 tomorrow. Birthday June 5th, 2002.
Shimana!
Yes, sir. Born and raised in Killer City, Missouri. Raised up in the tubes. You already know. I guess, that's pretty much it.
How you get started doing music?
I got started doing music when I was very young. It was some people that my auntie and my mama used to hang around. They was doing their little thing, whatever, and it just kind of just like intrigued me on how they could just like make their own song. And then when I got a little older, around 6 years old, that's when you was doing your music thing, and I was finally introduced to a studio
That was back when we was at 504 in her basement, and the booth was made out of a mattress. There was a black light in there with a microphone.
Real
It
talk.
was made out of a mattress. You had to slide the mattress open, went up in there, and we had knocked out this one song.
You know, I always knew that you had the gift because you probably don't remember you being around us doing music before you can even talk. You know what I'm saying? And every time he'd get in the studio, he want to play with the keyboard. Or he want to get on the mic and he be like, he ain't wasn't making no sense, but I knew he had the gift, and you know he was born into music. To tell you the truth, your whole family on the Brown side and the C.RIM side is into music. You know what I'm saying? So he basically was kind of born into it. You know what I'm saying? Like when the first time you wrote your first, what do you remember writing your first rap?
I remember writing my first rap, which is still on YouTube today. That was where I come from.
Where I come from, where I come, K.C.
Man.
Yeah, that was dope.
Okay,
man.
so around the time I was 6 and I started rapping, right, you had gave me some instrumentals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I like started first writing my raps. And I would like use other artists. Like back then I didn't know nothing about making it rhyme, but my mom would like explaining something simple to me, like cat in the hat, like one fish, two fish, red fish, like making it rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
But even then I still couldn't like create a whole full song. I just would get stuck. I even get stuck to this very day. But my first time making a song, I was in Las Vegas. This was sometime after my cousin had passed. And I don't know, it just came to me. I was just writing. I didn't have an instrumental or nothing. I was just writing straight off the head. And I had a notebook then. And I was just, what's up, name's Juawuan from K.CRIM, 2002, ain't that a pic? Like, I don't know.
That was dope,
from.
man. If y'all can still go check that video out on K.CRIM Entertainment, K.CRIM 1000.
It's
Still on YouTube, man.
Got the baby voice in it.
Man, that was a classic, though. That was a classic song, man.
Yep.
So where do you see hip hop at right now?
Hip hop right now, I feel like it's very like underspoken for. Like it's very just like somewhat like covered up in the background. Like it's not getting light shit on it like how it used to when it first had came out.
Do you think that got to do with the internet? You know, because back in the day, we used to have to hit the streets and sell CDs.
Right.
Now,
Definitely. It's more about the internet and just like a new generation coming up. That's all. Like everybody want to hear like something new, and just whatever we hearing new is what's they coming up with.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I think it has a lot to do with popularity a little bit. You know, because like you said, you know, you can hear artists. 20 artists come out and they be popping, then you don't even hear them no more. Like, you know, hear their history or how did they grind, how did they come up.
A lot of new artists just come and go. You don't even know how they even came.
Yeah.
But they just come and go. Like they'll just pop up out of nowhere with 15 million views. Oh, that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. I'm like, this nigga probably got like 1, 2 songs maybe. Everybody's playing one song and I'm like, where did his other songs come from? Like, where did this come from? Like, I don't hate do your Dougie, you know what I'm saying? But like it's very different from old hip hop. Like old hip hop, you have to grind for that. Like you know where you know the process and the grind of it. So it's very different from how hip hop is today. I just out of the respect of the golden age of hip hop, I wouldn't even call it hip hop technically. I guess not even like to be disrespectful.
No,
I'm saying like it's still music. Like music is music, but it's just a difference. Like with hip hop, you have to tell a story. Like it made like sense in a sense.
You know.
But with the music, it's more just like rap. It's just rap. Like it's a difference. You got to know the difference between the genres. It's hip hop. You got rap. Hip hop was the golden age. That's Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying? That's their era. And then you got rap. Right now, these people today is just like rapping. That's it. Just saying stuff that just rhymes. That's it.
So who are some of the artists that that you like out here right now? You know, some of the artists that you like, man, I'll listen to that. You know.
As of right now.
Right now. Even old to new, what's the artist that you like to listen to?
I really don't know. Like, it really just changes. And with me, something that I noticed with music, like, it'll be an era. Like, I remember back in 2016 when I stayed in Hilltop, like, it was nothing but Chris Brown at that time.
No,
like,
Breezy was jumping.
Yeah, it was nothing but Chris Brown at the, but that was all, that was it. Literally, like, it was nothing but Chris Brown. I'm just sitting there like, bro, I can't wait for some new music to drop. Like, literally, that's how it is right now.
Breezy was doing his thing, though.
Yeah, he came out with the Post to Be, then he came out with AO, with Tiger. Yeah, he was killing
he was and that's what I think hip hop is all about to me, is being consistent. You know, staying on their heads. Like you said, you hear a person with 1 or 2 songs, but when Lil Wayne dropped Millie, before he dropped Millie,
he already had
100 features.
Right.
100. This man did 100 features, man. Mm-hmm. So it was like he was building it up. And he was like, he just got you ready, man.
It wasn't just out the blue, like, I'm Millie, that's my first song. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, where you come from? Like, what the, like, you know what I'm saying? But, He had a whole catalog built up beforehand.
So what about some of the producers out here? Some producers, I know you like, you know, some of the big producers. You know, who's some of the people that, you know, you would like to work with?
I more than definitely would like to work with Timbaland. He worked with a lot of amazing artists. He makes a lot of dope beats. Like, he just dropped some beats for J. Cole.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't even trying to. Like, I was watching up on that. He said he had made this beat, and he was just telling, like, his live chat, like, the beat gotta, he can easily make a beat, but the beat gotta, he wants his beat to, like move you. Like, you want to feel the beat. Like, you want to make the beat, like the song and the beat gotta be hand in hand. Like, the beat gotta be good, the song gotta be good. He don't want just a basic beat and then you make the beat good. And he had made a basic beat, but Cole was like, nah, I need that. And Bo was like, I didn't even save it. I didn't even save it because I wasn't serious. Like, it wasn't a dope beat to me. So I know Timbaland, he definitely got the skills.
Shout out to Timbaland, man.
More definitely.
Shout out to Timbaland.
That's another one. I would have to say probably T-Pain. A lot of people be sleep on T-Pain. He is amazing when it comes to him being an artist, producer, and engineer. Yes. I know if I was to collab with him, he could help me understand a lot of things with my sound, especially when I'm trying to help myself develop in the future. That I gotta stay in tune for.
For sure. Tap in, man. You know, do you honestly think that hip hop or rap nowadays play a part in our community?
More than definitely. Like, a lot of people will listen to, a lot of music nowadays, it has a certain message. Regardless if you know what that message is or not, it has a certain message. But you will hear that in, like, almost every song, regardless if it's hip hop, rap, country, and now R&B. It mostly has a certain message and it sells. And if you're not talking about that message, then you're not going to sell. So if you got a whole bunch of different artists out here that's talking about the same message and y'all all listening to them at once, it's like it's more like that's what's popping right now, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you gonna inflect your life off of. Now, like we already spoke about, like, yes, you will always have your strong-minded people. That's just, like I said, it depends on how you came up and what you come from, because you got some people that came up out the mud and they still is struggling, and they'll, like, feed into that. Like, they hearing this in this music, that's what everybody around them is doing, so they feel like, okay, now I gotta do it. But it's also some people that come up out the mud that's still struggling, that got a stronger mindset, like, I want to go a different route, you know what I'm saying? I know I can do it this different way. It's even people that ain't in the mud that's silver spoons fed and still just like want to fit in the crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Want to follow the crowd, man.
It more than definitely has a big impact on the way we live in today.
Man, so what you got going on? You know, but before I get into that, break your name down for the people, man, because y'all gotta understand. You know, I still call him J Mir, and I feel like that's the dopest name to me. But he switched it up on me, man. Okay, so break it down.
I'm gonna break down my names, period. Okay, so she called me J Mir because my name is Jameer. Jamire. So she just splits the J-A and then like a apostrophe.
Like a premiere. Like he's a movie premiere. Like he's a star. He's a star, man. That's why I call him J Mir.
Okay, so originally my name, I started off with J Money. That was back when I was around 6 years old, 8, 9 years old. I started off with J Money. But everybody kept telling me, no, you can't have that. That's Jason's name. That's Jason. That's my cousin Jay the Don, by the way. Now, mind you, J Money was his street name, but Jay the Don was his rap name. So I'm like, it's not his rap name, so I can take it. Like, everybody was like, that's Jason, man. That's Jason's name. I'm like, whatever. So then after that, I came up with J Doe. Because it was, Doe, at the time, like, Doe, Money, that was another
J Doe.
J Doe, that was my name. But it really didn't stick with me. So then after that, I had came up with J Meezy, which is basically like another way of saying like J Money, but I just said J Meezy, but that didn't stick neither. And then Snm Juawuan, which Juawuan is my middle name, Juawuan. Snm Juawuan came from around that time. That's when like a lot of people had like 3 letters in front of their name, like YBN Amir, YWN Melly, like that's where that had came from. So SNM stands for Say No More. Ain't nothing created to it. But the reason why I put it in my name, well, firstly, just gotta like, to me it had like a ring to it, and then on top of that, it was just like, Say No More is just like, say no more, like I'm ready for whatever, like say no more. Like, I'm ready for this business, I'm ready for this industry, I'm ready to take off, it's just like, say no more, it's whatever. So, and then I just put my middle name after that, because everybody on my dad's side call my middle name, a lot of people call me Juawuan. So, if you want to call me Juawuan, whatever, but yes, no Juawuan.
So what do you got popping? Tell the people where they can reach you at, man.
Y'all can more than definitely reach me on my Instagram. It will be SNM_JUAWUAN. I'm more than definitely active on there. That's where y'all gonna mostly see my music at, especially my YouTube. And that's the same thing, SNM Juawuan, just without the underscore. I'm definitely finna start getting music popping, because my last song, which was my first video that did great, by the way. My last song, I was 15, going on 16. I'm about to be 19 tomorrow, so it's more than definitely been way long enough. So I'm more than definitely finna come back out just to let the fans know that I'm still here, because I know I've got a lot of people waiting on me to drop. So I'm more than definitely finna get back to it. Y'all just gotta stay tuned in with me.
Stay tuned in, and you definitely on the compilation, Nothing But Bangers. You know, he got some tracks on there that he's going to be on. And he's going to be on my album, The Life of K.CRIM. So you already know. And that, the game ain't ready, you got to hear his verse. He snapped, man. So, yeah, I'd like to thank you for coming on the show. Let me interview you. You know what I'm saying? Now that you got in and told your truth, it's time for you to spit 16 in the booth.
Let's get it.
Anybody coming up next?
Truth in the booth, man, y'all know that I was born with the truth. Truth is, man, these old head niggas always hate on the youth. My old head K.CRIM, I'm talking about you. Nah, I'm playing, what's the deal? I'm daily gritting, trying to make a meal. I was brought up in the tube. Streets taught me how to kill, that's for anything. I'm talking making bodies flip, regretting to get the ball for the Maserati clips. It's a nip. If I'm going, then I'm going for the win. I'm trailing my own path. I ain't following the trend. These niggas be hella trash. I ain't listening to them, but rating me, I'm 10, and you better know that.